Misconception number 3. Good photos are the result of good equipment. People assume that because someone owns the latest and greatest equipment, photography equipment, that they'll be able to take the best photos. And that's why it's actually one of the most common phrases I hear as a photographer. They'll see my photos and say, "Oh, man, your photos are awesome. Your camera must be so nice." And I laugh just because they think that there's this idea with a lot of people that it's the camera that takes the photo and does all the, determines which setting to use and where to stand and when to shoot, and that's absurd. I mean, certainly the equipment can help in certain circumstances, but it's not going to tell you all those things. It's not going to say you should move in on this frame to make it more intimate. It's not going to say step back a little bit when using the flash in this area. It's the list of things that it can't do is much greater than the list of things it can do. And it's sad to think that some people believe that all the time, that it's the equipment that counts, and so they'll just kind of throw this list of equipment in your face and say, well, I've got all this equipment, therefore I've got to be an awesome photographer, right? And there's actually this prevailing thought around the wedding photography, around the wedding industry among brides and grooms that, hey, ask for their list of equipment. And I think that can be helpful at times if you know what that means, if you know what, having a wide-angle lens is going to mean, or if a high ISO, camera body or anything like that. If you know all the technical jargon and what that can translate into, then sure, you can ask them, but I don't think it's going to determine exactly how they're going to shoot or what settings that they're going to use or anything like that. So it's not the equipment that necessarily makes the great photo. It's the person behind the lens that does all that dictates what settings to use, when to shoot, and all that stuff. And so don't get fooled by all those people that just think it's all about the equipment.